Morinville, also 2014. Morinville and Harris in 2013 and 2014. Peloso 2014. I'm not sure about this. Almost say a singular source of income. We should look at alternate sources. Alternate sources is okay. If that is the case, pie bomb. Okay, let's go because this is there. No, say it means I didn't see why. Say be a 7 community. I'm a community now. It is you are looking at alternatives.
Mechanized borehole. How is this a supply and microphones to mufie said ye any TA ura who connect water company. I only say ura or shower ura kitchen. I'll be out tap eba. And answer microphone for bucket and on my diaba.
Mechanized borehole no. Say it here no. Say a community. The emphasis be let's use it be a Teman community. Yep, mechanized borehole is a several microphone within the area. I
call my fear direct and I saw
no, and yet to say lay pipelines
and to hold by bucket in a pan wakosa. Nadiaba.
Oh yes, of course.
And it thinks that this is the antidote to the water shortage we have in Greater Accra.
Share omo sunwo lana e wo we ni so omo complain about City News are capture no. Almost so motor tanker in 1,700. If they have that system there, they will use it.
Your predecessor, Professor Mills, will take you over 2009. Now there was water shortage. The name Kufuor gallons and by. We expanded for water treatment. We expanded, several communities in Greater Accra no munyensu, Adenta, Legon, whatever, all of them benyensu. Mahama so they teach this nation water project by. Emma almost area and so ebenyensu. And like Ghana Water Company is saying, they say in population adults. Are you saying, say, MPP government with a ministry and a minister for water resources, what they have done in terms of investment, say, expanded production to meet the growing demands, mechanized boreholes, a sea community, was all time of bucket. And now Panwa Consensual de Abafie. Name is not something that's going to serve you, said the Ghana Water Company, no, and then Krofu be on taps and from Maneba. How is that mechanized borehole going to fix their problems?
Let me tell you this. What about the system? A problem was the same you buy it, they make your area John Roman Mama ye blocks. Now buy and say, use me by basic schools. What is that?
The demand is there. If the demand is, we have growing demand.
No. At the time we took over, not that problem wasn't shooting its head. What am I saying? That problem wasn't shooting its head. And then I hit you in the face like this. So it means the company will sit down with a bank to make sure.
Why must you sit down for it to hit you?
That is why I even asked earlier. Say, on in Penifon, the managing director, and have they sat down to discuss with government? Say, yeah, they will say any, so that attention will be given.
If they have to call on government before the government act there, what would they be the use of the Ministry of Water and Resources?
Government, whom am I referring to? You are a water company. You move to your ministry, so that is there.
So ministry nankasa Ghana Water Company, an agency under the ministry.
Thank you, Uwahase, as a host of this program. What is Amanyosem? If there is a challenge that we are facing, you don't move to another ministry like another metro or something. One more you directly, so that that's what I'm saying. So if Ghana Water Company, have realized this now, they will need to sit with their mother ministry.
Using the same Amanyosem. Yes, I'm the host. There is a programs manager. There's a content manager. That content manager now as we speak, or share program no. And you program yeah. It is a program no here restructuring. So I was here do shower. Or no way soon experience as overseer or as a supervisor on the show to say, so, okay, we need to do this, we need to improve this, we need to do this. That is the ministry. So is the ministry in a transloan, so okay, the population is growing, and the Ghana Water Company, and yes,
we are talking about technical work here. The company, if face challenges, they have their superiors to report to say, how they will say, so that if you read carefully, the document reveal Mills how he got to the ministry didn't stand up so you say a report have to be sent.
Does the minister and the government almost Ghana So if Ghana Water Company is not telling them, say, well, there's water shortage, until Omonte, all these media report and here publish here social media, baby,
don't they see? Because I feel that the unity, unity, no. The first question I asked you was, but the papa no way in Penifo
and Proposal here complaining about water rationing, yet no, I shall say last year.
And I'm just saying, I feel a unity. No. Maybe can't say now question and besides and now because the first thing I think they should do is say abanis and immediately they should meet with their bosses the ministry normally I was this now saying they'll put things together to make sure say they draw a plan and see how best they can mitigate and that is the best way to go and then now we can say now content and no it's a different industry altogether I know that is how it should be played
because that's the human as a supervisory
that is how that is how it should be played because and that is a different your friend is saying organization and that is how it is supposed to be done because I didn't hear content here viewing and you know no I deal with the economy they be to who grab on kind grab no because way una host to but maybe my there are people who are talking to you about a back door because they are seeing certain things you may not be seeing call an afro say I hope you understand per this industry need that's how it goes. It will be our content manager, whatever product, they will even see things that you have not even seen. Sometimes this is how it happens. But that industry, it's a different thing. We are talking about technicalities. I mean, the whole ministry only that technical know-how now. They handle the various zip pumps and so they have to see along say what can Stanley Matt Abos say pump I say and then I'm a western part of Accra, Sadi we see. When you realizing what is the next step for them to take. I was almost to me too and more. Boss, Nankasa, so I can say a growing population. And I said, can I growing population? You to start as a year too. At least America, America.
Okay.
So what do they have to do?
All right.
They shouldn't sit down. They shouldn't fold their arms. Anything normal here, the managers of that company. So immediately, some report to
so for now, we should blame Ghana Water Company and not the government.
Say pump say I wouldn't blame Ghana.
There was such shortage as a result of here population now growing. We should blame the Ghana Water Company and not the government.
Even we haven't gotten to that peak because I've done it a year. When Aban is sad underlying problem of your friend is a population size now increasing. Has been there by an underlying problem. Until when you say about boom, na adina escalate. I hope Sanka when say let's say December and as be November and it be an say this underlying problem is there, but a unity, unity.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Say it was said. When we to no money on mother ministry, no eternase, no matter how best. And when it happens that is it, okay, so we need to do this. Let's draw a plan. Maybe okay, in the next year and in the next 2 years, this is what we have to do this. And then they'll come out with a plan. Then government will make sure it's done. So that it will be done.
Okay, we've done 19 minutes. Amaliba, it's your turn.
19 minutes or 20?
19 minutes, 54 seconds.
20 minutes. So I also have 20 minutes.
So, dear Nanka NDC Baye, what did you do when you met the water shortage? And also, Kwadaya, Mrs. Solo, be a Koban Abeka and non Krana Wolfie.
Is that me, Kano?
Yeah.
Sabe, Majo, it's okay. It's okay. What can I be? My chair, I mean, chair, I have for that being chair department in Fuina. Now, remember the good people of Kosag, Yako, Gafara. Cascade to Judan, name claims about Joe. What I'm not think away feeding. In time. What I mean is that my brother, the third son of the overlord of Kosak, lost the wife.
Oh.
And as we were mourning wifey, unfortunately, the soldiers also went to Sabongeri and killed the 3 gentlemen. But we will deal with those matters later. Sabe?
Yeah, so rest in peace.
Mikuta statement we were by Octavia E. Butler. And hear what the woman said. Choose your leaders with wisdom and forethought. To be led by a coward is to be controlled by all that the coward fears. To be led by a fool is to be led by the opportunist who controls the fool. To be led by a thief is to offer up your most precious treasures to be stolen. To be led by a liar. Emphasis mine. To be led by a liar is to act to be lied to. To be led by a tyrant is to sell yourself and those you love into slavery. May God bless the reading. Solo is here struggling to explain things. What do you mean? That is not gainsaying anymore that the mistake that on mine here in 2016 and then we Dr. Mensa Otabel eka say me say ye bompire say Onyankopon emie temamufo nani na ye elected sensible leaders to lead us because say citizens no make right choice be reflect on our national life undoubtedly. Though I don't like him, but I agree with what he said. A Bibia MPP, they take the nation 20 years backwards. See, making 5 years progress, they take us 20 years backwards. Let me remind us something. Before Rawlings came to power in the year 1981, so we share the southern part of Ghana. Bibi alone find the bilharziasis, waterborne diseases, and what been a moon shum or black no, or motum cushion gun shurmuna no more. It gives you what they call urinary tract infections. So yeah, Bema, it me crap ma important. I want to mean that problem no be so rampant in the southern part of the country, mainly in the forest belt. So we call the northern part no so. The major problem so near face power is Guinea worm and fire. Rawlings, Mrs. So rest in peace. The government and leadership that led the country at the time tackled the problem head on. By the time when the NDC handed power Amakufo in the year 2001, January 7th, Ghana was declared Guinea worm free and bilharziasis. In fact, waterborne diseases. Ghana was declared one of the countries are more successfully at eradicating waterborne diseases. They handed over Makufo government. After the first 4 years, Aqua Vitia ran water like they brought Telenor to come and manage Ghana Telecom. What happened? Eventually, Ghana Telecom Shenemotuum Eko Toma Vodafone Disakoko. Look at the state of Ghana Telecom today. Such a viable state asset. We've lost it. Ghana Airways, Omogunu, among others, they turned around and sold the state properties to themselves. These are the people we are dealing with. Before Kufobe Flabem, Juma Fono Muakra, dear changes offer spray. Now they are spray with motrium, no Juma. People were not getting water to bath. Now, when says handsome, who will cost you in Nipa na or managing Ghana Water Company, no Yakufu Akonta. Yes, Kufu Akonta, no managing Ghana Water Company. Family and friends, and they got watching Daku. I can't say Ghana for say, ya green na Jumao, on na no Nimian Santi, or Nabush of foreign Mainaku school. And Takufa to appointed Bush of Trusting. Obi Bodunium, phone a cancer phone. Here we are today. Sammy, President Mahama and they handed over a man around the Danko Kufuado. Now, only Mikuta President Mahama State of the Nation Address 2015. Tienen some more Kafa Ghana Water Company. Ensure for Timamufono. Tieno, Mr. Speaker, may we page 29, that's the paragraph 1 of the heading water. Mr. Speaker, in the water sector, the total water production and distribution system available in all the 52 years of our nationhood prior to 2009 was only adequate to meet the need of approximately 52% of our people, or approximately 14 million, out of our current population of about 27 million. So as at that time, 27 million, no, only 14 million. This means that a staggering 13 million suffers a deprivation of not having access to clean potable water. In the more remote part of our country, the total lack of potable water means that the citizens had to risk drinking water that likely carried waterborne diseases. Some of the water resources were shared with their cattle and other livestock. This situation had far-reaching ramifications for the general health and well-being of the largest section of the people. It has effect on the general life and the well-being of the people. So we are in national security have what they call human security. So you shouldn't talk not draft or person for India. It can bring about humanitarian crisis. As a result of that, crime is likely to increase. Why? Because people must find means to survive, including illegitimate means when they are pushed to the corner. And with the NDC government being mindful of these circumstances, invested hugely in the production of water. Now, if you go to page 60 of our Green Book, President Mebuku Natete, this is it. But we chronicle all the areas they are providing potable water for the country. Tessunungwani Salination Plant. You can talk about Kwewu. You can talk about Konkatamanso Water Treatment Plant Rehabilitation Project all across the country. In one community in the Bronx, then it was President Mahama Kojina, one station, obeyed that happen. Over 75 communities in that catchment area had potable water to drink. Yebefra Bem, now over 85 to 90% of the Ghanaian population, those who can be linked to the national water system. We saw more remote areas, so we'll see two boreholes, we do that. Let me commend the late Honorable MP for Tempano constituency, Honorable David Adakurugu. By 2016, you two Abamana Lusnu. Now we drill over 85 boreholes across the communities in the constituency. The Honorable Deputy Attorney General, Kenka Obedi Nadia, did little in terms of fixing the boreholes. When Honorable Lydia took over as an MP, before 2020 elections, now I'm not fixing over 50% of the boreholes or more. As I speak to you, all the 125 or more boreholes have been fixed and more have been added. This doesn't mean that in the Timpani catchment area or the Timpani as a district, you have solved water problem. No, there are a lot of communities which still need more water to drink. And effort have not been spared to make sure that demand is fulfilled. This is how leadership works to advance the cause of the people. This is what leadership work to support the lives of the people. Interestingly, by the time of Baba Ben, NDC Mens Mahama, 8 years, they got only 27.8 billion Ghana cedis within the 8 years. For revenues, loans are and then new money now, they got only 278.3 billion Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, these two regimes, from Rawlins's time all the way to the time when Mahama leave office, they national debt 120 billion. Mose Muntibida. Akufo-Addo betina kunwa so. More for a national debt for 120 billion. Edia could do approximately 700 billion Ghana cedis. In other words, Bosia ma bonkwano, and those who check the total revenues. Mahama including the debt they left behind from government before their time. Akufo-Addo Chebi, Apedra, any of those communities in it was Mahama who gave them water. Yes, sir. Lack of investment in the water sector of Ghana. Apart from look at the Galamsey. There are a lot of publications here, including the former national chairman of the MPP, the Daily Lies newspaper. City News, 24th July 2023. Ghana Water Company Limited threatened to shut down 8 plants in areas impacted by Galamsey. You see that? And these publications are numerous. Ghana News Agency, Pulse, Ghana.com, and others.
And that plant was subsequently shut down.
Fine. illegal mining activities. Go to Western region. Because plant na yesinu, they take the fresh water from the river. No more refining. Now be potable. Then they pump it to people's homes. Mobile won't for make a home. But you no more sent to the extent that Bosnia are buying Minister Mahama government investing here in making sure say Ghana for being super no. Ensure na ye super na free money refine your matima before they be no more shutting that down. I don't believe no. Where from this kind of recklessness? Where from this kind of irresponsible leadership? Are you surprised? Kokuado teach Flagstaff House. Kokuado was saying, "Man, man, intimidation, my yimeni." See it. This is the man we voted for as a leader. These are the people who are leading us. So Sami cannot, how do you call it? Solo cannot defend the shameful thing and the failures of your government. But see, let me remind you. The legacy Akufo-Addo will leave behind is destructive and acidic and dangerous for that matter. And I want to plead, NPP must be banned as a political party in Ghana.
How?
They are wicked, they are unpatriotic, they are criminal bunch of people who doesn't have any iota of goodwill about the people of Ghana. When they took over from 1966, 24th February coup, so Kwame Nkrumah na yebone. What to know see people so quiet, but they kill CPP. These are people who cannot survive in a competitive, how do you call it, political environment. They don't. They can't survive at night. And the arrogance, the impunity, the thing of money or media, they do things as they please. We've been warned here. You're very important sure about by the next 10 years. Who are the people leading the charge of the Galamsey? I say you issue. Is that MPP people? Can the Japan or Saku ni hini a pro? Chema want to me any MPP bekwesa or Mutu Galamsey. Even in our water and how do you call it foreign reserves, the names have been mentioned. One Pineku Fado, shameful as he is, or contra programmer say endorsing a contaman, he became a spokesperson for a contaman and said. This is the person we are talking about. Such a reckless leader. This man did not even qualify to be assemblyman, let alone to be given a country like Ghana to him. Where is he taking us to? Or the money But the certain is that it is President Mahama who is coming back to inherit this mess. To inherit this, and we have to come and clean it. It will come with a price. I have no doubt at all in my mind that that price will be paid and be paid fully. Because, if you don't begin as a country to punish people who take the state power and use the state power as a guarantor or as a sovereign guarantee to commit crimes against the people, where do we go from here? And I believe it so vividly in my mind, saying, Abra NDC Mayors Mahama taking over in the year 2009. Bonia Kufon and Kwafoni Yinano. See a dealing with them according to the laws of Ghana, where there were preponderance of evidence. I think Dr. Kwame Ahoy, if I'm right, is it Prof, right? Is he Prof or Doctor? I'm talking to you. Is it Professor? He's a professor or doctor?
Which one?
Ahoy.
Kwame, Professor Kwame Ahoy.
Professor, okay, very well. Obekan said, by January 2000, by August or so 2009, that docket are ready. More than 100 cases at the Attorney General Department, CID, BNI, Financial Intelligence Center, Yoko, and others. A more year docket in already, and then also prosecution started by then. The following year, it was the late venerable president and the Professor Meris who shut it down. That is why these people are more that impunity to go out and claim that NDC buy ya mayomeshi. But you know you are not going to have that honeymoon again. So Sammy, maybe area, me issue. At the here, you have to walk about some kilometers away. So you can come and bath. Despite all the activities of the day, I don't know what I'm going to bath let alone the following morning, me so say me kwa adwuma, de menya adware ma kwa adwuma. In this current economic difficulty, see, people have to cough as much as 1,700 Ghana cedis, almost 2,000 Ghana cedis, to pay for water for a tanker. So the best supply will feed. Now, most supply should come for how many days? It did how many days? So, some neighborhood, there's 5 communities or 5 houses. Now, more 1,000, almost approximately 2,000 Ghana cedis every week or 2 for ensure. But some more you saying. You get it? So some is very stating that despite all the things that end this year, big kwituma mampine kufado. These are group of people who goes about blaming, or say claiming say, "Omo ye competent." No competence in the enuniye. I'm not surprised that you are struggling to defend Akufo-Addo because the things are indefensible. Admit it. A bon apro atiti apensam. Baby papa bien ni kwa do mo betimi aye echo man ni biom ya boka gu bad decision the Ghana for take here, but today we are all suffering it. We are all suffering from it. Why? And who do you blame? The same people who think that say nobody qualified to rule Ghana. The arrogance, and you could see the way that Gabi Ochedako e kasache Ghana for abusho ye or more ye say tam Ghana for Mojanti. You can look us in the face and say, or more than an years in Tom Domo school, almost school in here. Almost school in here. Okay. But I think that at the right time, Ghana will go back again to the factory settings. And I think that Ghana for MPP must now be voted for. Tia someone want to me Akanfa Asantuma Traditional Council. Maybe Kwapoka Opem Show. They share na pay and someone Morris Ampa Cotton radio so I can't find an animal to I can repeat those things here because it's so disgusting. The Ekawo say Asante region Enyaniana. Say the regional minister Kojo tu Fonimo and Wakano. Development are no. Afei adapa twa mo de ja santemai. Twa santemai adapa maybe kan animal to Santemam. Bone be de ayemu. Bone be de Ghana for aye. Na bone be na santemai aye. So mo to mama ko Obampini Akufo-Addo. Achim no feature bi. A mo bra papa bi so say Obampini. Apart from all the Ghana sika the full plane and then Maya G blue job. Yakubu Ghana mobo. Shamefully this. My goodness.
Whether the good news, maybe. Whether the good news or bad news in the say, Blasters are free. Blasters after scoring 2 goals, 90 minutes. Now Blasters are 2 goals.
Okay.
Mozambique 0.
Okay.
Extra time. Blasters as at 90 plus 1. Na Mozambique 40.
Okay.
90 plus 4 and Mozambique 40 omuka.
Okay.
The Blasters omabo draw. The Kobanesa Blasters.
It's not Kurumoye Dino.
Anyway, I mean, can't mention quick one. We say, Huntor, MPP are really very wicked, but who must be blamed? Kwakubako, Kwesi Pratt, name them, and they lure us to believe Nana is a good man. As for Gabi, Ajeti, Mas, Edifala, Papa, Rodeabre, Burkina. We say, hey, Amaliba, President Akufo-Addo have sense more than your father. And Nana Abu Ajitri Mudehine from Vidium and Rodeabre. We say, Simon from Atomic Down, we say, please ask the MPP man, why did he use your work as example? Why he knew your work is different from Ghana water? Inconsistent. We say, Huntor, good evening. This guy is not making sense to me. Instead of looking at the problem to solve, they and their good for nothing government will shift the blame on someone else. Now John Mahama is not there. They are struggling to find someone to blame for their incompetence. Agbekwa town. Solo. Okay, so let me give you the time.
That was March 23rd last. He said, "Hey, Ghana Water Company. I'm going to say, with support from government. Almost 700 million a year investment mine water projects throughout the country.
Okay.
In the last 5 years.
Okay.
So that is something that should be on record. As part of efforts to deliver safe water to consumers, And then see sad development now jump access to potable water in the urban areas.
Or mention project.
93.
Or mention project, specifically the project those.
The Ghana Water Company invests 700 million in water projects. 9
projects across the country. So okay, and say.
In 9 water projects throughout
the country.
So it could be borehole, expansion.
But this article, this article stated the project.
No, maybe if you go further, you may get maybe a 9, because and also a new area stand the Martin or this ASM, earlier one, say water and sanitation minister, also then also need to about projects, expansion projects, throughout the country, now percentage is 79%, potable water. I jumped to 87.7% as at last year throughout the country. So and also it's an effort a buying it me a fine. So that make just say sa and see making borehole womb, expansion womb, what that. So you don't look at the singular because suddenly a world UNDP program who say are then problem there. Say you depend on singular source. So we should look at alternate. That is why Abani tries all the alternate sources and also a back
Okay.
So it all is just towards solving the problem.
Okay.
But for the fact to say population grew there, we can't deny it.
Okay.
And they grew.
Now let's look at the IMF money, $600 million in. And then Ghana for expected from this money.
Mami, anti adiwe if you say. Amaliba ekasa ne kufado and who told him say yepe president obi obabedi honeymoon mama is coming to please oba be honeymoon bibi edu eni abre aye pe kwan ye be fa so ye be fia ohihia ye nasifo ye wo mu no yepe obi on de osmo me mere kakra mfa jojo me ho ansa there be enye no ye hia IMF for nyame adom ye nya ntiye say a second tranche of 600 million out of the extended credit facility now it could be say 3 billion nyame adom and that kakra ye dey anywhere by fact it has been signed there was a and then in the chine ye etimi hu sa de no etimi aba betom ama ye na yensa etimi aka but observation IMF womo deputy manager no or can say why no or say the economic growth has been more resilient. It's a quite fast one. The economy no grow no mind boggling. And I say inflation or picking number one, see inflation from December 2023 54.1% to December 2024, a drop about 23.2%. And which how resilient the economy pick it up. We see your fiscal and external positions have improved. And I see Bank of Ghana external reserves increasing. Yeah, international reserves now you can was also told me you better you can so above for na san fine but and then it is gradually picking form. That should tell you say Sebio Abayano is not sleeping on the job. The government is hard to make sure say our mind bit me nya into apply den ifra na same way na deputy manager for IMF no waka no mama dwin ko si yewura minister ye photo safo no ne assembly o kan say there is a 10 we made a 10
with 10 corner
so no kan made a 10 the corner
who
see em say na ohun bibia na yenwu ye because me den no sa phrase ni buy no me we kan say I say uko baby na uko ni saying. But all of a sudden, no was I can see. Unyan see who be see that them here. Because Sebi say full and ye can do say about almost halfway down as compared to barely a year or two ago. No. But yenye ndu bebia ne ye once ana e jump za uba no foreign currency $1 ikura po na major currency $1 ya se ne abadam but se ne na tie ansa na start se na jump yenye ndu ho ye so ye twa once I started bad down they just say ya turn corner ve ye ti ye di ni esi efie kwan so ayeba so enu kra alone no show ama menya ayi kra wo mu se de papa na ka no tries to assist the finance minister e kan emri bi atwa mu no na commendation e wo se yetimi ye commendation se yetimi ye ne se ye da Ghana fo nyina ase wo me obi bia o ye Ghana ni especially omo a because especially crap na che say ades ne nkan obi a but wo mo hitium pa ye say obi a wakoye na dwuma no aba pension na me di we to na ya na me dey say dey bi a we nti no ye wo say da wo pe no nye no na ya da na obenya yi say ni say no na sebi amemrefen ebi nso wa opepa omo ade omho ko hye mu si ye nye ne Ghana hintimi solve a problem ye da obi bia se sa adwene pa ye nya ese ye de be support ama omman no efi ahoyehie mu abesi ni dada mu no sebi ye di ya adwene ne ba on board any ahode ne be support ye any ye let go of ye na ye entitlements na yetimi di ras ade no ne ye tiesi ye dada mu asebi omo so de omo hwere wo sa na mo no mutu ye no omo so omo sabetimi aka ne back ye de obi bia se pa pensioners bond holders in fact hardships ne de make say it was on everybody but enen Nyankopon adom kakra say na niam e call no apart from say IMF 4 year can no yankasa kra barely 1 month ago ye betra ye ka and I keep saying it everywhere I go say oh say there change be air bad ye no sakra ye bem and pass ye hu unless you are say to say the cause no but at least we are seeing it and the IMF is also saying it because sabio ukura po na wako container ni mu na store ni mu say me kwa akọji ye kan say microfinance kra po no hwe eniema wo mu hie fi wo ansa na ya grant o ye be kwa hwe ofie so tell we ebo road dem mu e ko hwe o TV o we ansa na se collateral e be je age ansa na e ka so ke ye be ma how much one international body a sika da ho a se bi o kwa akope bo se enye ahojoso but Nyankopon adom omo ayama eniema mo di ya famu no aba out so se bi the economy no hihia omo de to ho no ye disu ama se bi economy no so pick it up the rate at which omo fo say be pick it up no economy more than that it you know I read somewhere na your friend is saying Northern report omo kan say bi na I was very enthused by sir asem no mo kan no mo kire bibi say have it here Northern report MIT as say yen sika asem no ekwan a efa so a sebio e move faster sebio say so asan so tiba down ema bibia back to its normalcy no ade bia e wo say etimi bo the handlers of the nation no abaso oka na ebinim so monti ase but sebio the evidence is there emene no IMF aba kire say sadi we shall say time of fitch for omukro mo downgrade to John Crabba out because no sa downgrade no dey kodu no mo san page mu because omo say no ye resilience be e dey pick it up no to say ano eden ama omo abebo friend saying aban no abaso enti no sami in a nutshell no ye beda Nyankopon asese se bi o odi ya bedu pempenso ya bedue say na medi kan kan no Ghana for any edom ase according to Sir IMF yina na America say according to Boli deputy managing director of the IMF say the acting chair of the IMF executive board or so here Ghana's economic performance I say Ghana's economic performance has been marked by significant volatility over the years. I say most recently severe external shocks you can't when this was my but the thing is a fact severe external shocks a compound pre-existing fiscal and debt vulnerabilities leading to acute economic financial pressures in 2022 any FAC just niema ma e di ekowura sa bebe ekowura en omo bo so kire yen no sabi you and I no we cannot say it better than one sabi omo say ye ba be boa mo dem ye be assess mo niema hwe ye be hwe de akoso problem no de akoso mu fa ye mo homambra na ye ba be ye first staff meeting ye ba be ye say akina ye say mumra IMF mumra me ye say o ma hwehwehwe ni ma mu ehu se no problem no ye sa de we nti no aye me de pa say the position of government ye problem share say ne ye kan no say ne ye state no the position of government have been vindicated by international bodies any sebi womo so womo findings omo hu ewo we ni so nti no
okay
nyame ne da say da Ghana fo nyina sa I will repeat it da Ghana fo nyina se pa say ahunyanyan ba no omo di omo ho eto ho ebo afore ebo aye emene no sebi ba enche in fact this IMF you know what can he say ye inflation rate yes as inflation rate you know by next year no by December no it's like you'll be hitting 15.1 or 15.2 and then the following year no will be entering the single digits nimo so like asem there I was see da nyankopon ase wo ho ne dati memfo so ase bia wonyinya ne bae no yetimi eso mu ebo aye e ma ase bi
okay amaliba
see sorry and people money nwa there. And if you're talking about shameless class of people, these are they. This is not about attack, but it's fact. We'll say, Akwana Samuel Huntor, severe external shocks coupled with what? Internal pre-existing vulnerabilities. What are those pre-existing vulnerabilities? What occasioned them? Your reckless borrowing occasioned that. Musika dia basa na kofa asa no man buy. Your collateralization of all the state financial basket, like Get Fund, ESLA, the Exim Bank, Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, Heritage Fund, the Stabilization Fund, and all the sinking fund that President Mahama created, it came from the ingenuity of President Mahama. He left money in all these funds, don't the jamo. They bought brand the boy. In addition to that, we developed 2 additional oil wells plus 2 drill ships. FPSO Kwame, Professor Samuel's FPSO Kufuor. The Tommy Inyira fields, the 10 fields, which were going to go onto mainstream by 2017, giving us 279,000 barrels per day. And which a trouble gas, $1 billion investment. Ending doing so through all the merit planted they buy and others. Car power. They were number came you were eating the money anyhow. Organizing parties every week. Abrabo 4 boy in the coffers can buy. Stop blaming COVID. COVID gave you over 32 billion Ghana cedis. Say na modi COVID the juma, modi boa o man no. Say. And more Gary and Mochicha no, where they didn't receive to support it. You sign a contract. $250,000 were given for a contract to procure PPEs. It was never produced. Sika modi ba no, mochis can't say kalawole. Joy, is it Felicia Tete, MPP second vice chairperson of the Northern Region, and then current parliamentary candidate for Sanarugu, also 100,000 Ghana cedis. Regional chairman, constituency chairman, organizers, more chesikano among yourselves. Stop blaming COVID. IMF, I'm first tranche, $1 billion US dollars. Second tranche, another 1 billion through rapid drawing right. Another $1 billion. So it's come on here then. IMF, also World Bank, $439 million US dollars. So more from providing medical support. Where is the money? Contract or sign in or sign. You turn around and blame COVID. Look, because of COVID, Frontier Healthcare Services Limited, that dubious Nigerian company, Terminal 3 said, one COVID-19 testing company no enya $84 million. Sammy, only $7 million in a bag Ghana buy her. $77 million in for him for a common penny for na bush for her. They got the money. Ghana was struggling to raise 4 million Ghana cedis to support the Renal Center at Kolebu. Almost closing it down. 17 people died, and even more. When you are buying your money, you come and sit here and use COVID to support what? You ended up impoverishing Ghanaians using the COVID, and you turn around. Nipa nanka omoye djuma kwa humijiwa musika at that bank on the bomb brano. You took the money unilaterally. Government engaged bondholders and government didn't engage them. You took a unilateral decision and took people rightfully owned money. You took it away from them because amambo full chrono kita share and they can't buy. You ended up killing Ghanaians' livelihood and destroying the household of the people. You come and sit here and defend it. Now, so the financial crimes are for the committee. No, this man must rot and die in jail, like the way his uncle died. I don't bother to come forward to do. After you did that, President Mahama and NDC, Honorable Isaac Kadongo, NDC MPs in Parliament, who danger that air balloon, and they told you guys, hey, my friend, go to IMF, Musiki early bailout. What were your response? At the power IMF more. You see, they have no shame. Money more there. And they said, look, a bad day pastor who didn't answer. Obetima deal with MPP for with answer because they don't have it. You must be a fool. You have to come to their level and deal with them foolishly. Because if you want to go with wisdom with these people, you can never make a headway. You will never sit on any radio platform or any media platform and commend yourself.
I think
because please can I continue?
You need to sort of put him right. You can't be sitting here and insulting people just like that. No, you heard it. You heard it. You can't be insulting and I sit here. It's like I'm supporting what he's saying. Or it's like I agree to what he's saying. But you are the moderator. I'm giving that respect to you. But if you are not being respectful, I also descend into the guardians with him.
Can I continue?
Because he can't stupidly sit here and then be insulting persons that he has no.
When you are dealing with stupid people,
so talk to him. Talk to him. Other than that, this will be my last time of coming here. Because I can't stand this stupidity. How can you look at you sitting here? Your brains like crude oil good. Now what do you hear? How can you do that? This is how you are being treated at all. Over TV, so now you hear me and I'm minding the air. So young man come and what you hear? You are sitting. Okay, you are questioning me. I'm listening to you. I'm watching what's happening.
Let me have it.
Mahama, we are there.
Now per time I'll give it.
Mahama, we are there.
Wrap up.
So you will not say anything about
it.
No, it's good. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it for you.
Such a shameless guy. Oh dear, tell me become a melodina. Kofu akufado, opa mampeniedi. O kasa de hlimu hindro. Oh dear, tell me become a penita that yere Mahama. What is my money be no? You're too one kasa mo ball no back to you or you can't take it. Give me a break. We won't go to IMF. Ofuriata. We won't go to IMF again. And then we IMF. You come Japan. My former General Secretary Obepa Mampeni Asabe Okai was Ghana have become an example of not how to do it because the slogan Ghana Beyond Aid rang with all intensity from the Flagstaff House. Today we are on the stretcher before the IMF seeking the bailout. You are shameless people. You should shut up when we speak because we are all suffering. And you think that we will talk today, we will talk tomorrow. Tiwomo John Kuma, Deputy Finance Minister, Ghana will not return to IMF so far as MPP remains in power. Keno Furiata, Kiesi Yarefo Hede Ghana, one and Kosi Edemano. Or the Ghana Fusika, the high V, edit Kofa V8, no team, the 9 now, no team, need me cheap Kruma. Okoja Taman Okai. Was say Ghana is a proud country. Going to IMF is very dark consequences. We are not going today, we are not going tomorrow. And Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia Kramo, shameless economist. He's the leader of your party. Asama no kai. Say NDC or Pinana Mahama. And you're short-sighted people. Say Oboni videos, people watch it. They had solutions to our economic problems when they were in opposition. Now they're in power, they can't solve anything. Say NDC Echo IMF, it was personal, also self-inflicted problem. Self-inflicted one. Now more than what inflicted it? COVID. You blame COVID. We did not voted for you people to come and explain to us how the problems came. Munni Nyansan solve the problem. Munyansan in here, IMF. Is it not shameful that after 60 years of independence to 70 years, and then IMF have to appoint a Kenyan to come and sit in the Bank of Ghana, in the Bank of Ghana and the Ministry of Finance, and direct you guys how to run the economy of this country? And it's shameful. What is more slavery than this? What is more slavery than this? Men are not to fear unto me assessing the monthly stipends or work retirement unto me here. People, you have killed jobs. Where is Dr. Indum? Where is Makineku? Where is the Ghanaian entrepreneurs? Day in, day out. More introduced to over 45 tax handles far back in 2017. These are people number say they are coming to take away taxes and take the country from taxation to production. They will never go to IMF because Sikano Okrumha. You ended up printing over 89 billion Ghana cedis from the World Bank, from the IMF, how you call it, Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana within a single financial year, Aboka over 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. You say we shouldn't talk? Who the hell are you people? Omani Amodia. I think the Ghanaians say we have been patient enough. This guy should have been kicked out of power long ago. We should have gone to the street and get him out. When the Kachamu say in democratic environment, the ballot box and 10-year ban. When the people become peeved, civil disobedience becomes the option to get the government out. What is somebody give us a break. So somebody make it understand.
30 seconds.
These are accumulated deposit of mess that Mahama is coming out to inherit. And it's a Mahama Kase, or Pehanimuna, or Kase or Ba, or Betamsumie, at the Coast Centennial Hotel. I call that John home because of Pehanimu, that's what he meant. He never meant that. What he is saying is that he knows he has been president before. Dr. Nsia Saranomne, are you surprised? Say MPP, this vetting committee, Ministry from Crack, or vetting committee, not Ghana National, Ghana Health Service, second chairman, not Otiso, as a committee, as a vetting committee member. What President Mahama means is that he needs a cool economic and social political environment to sail the nation out of the mess.
Okay.
Thankfully, NDC have the men.
Message,
we will get the country out of this mess.
Regina Alote, also thank you so much, my dear. Ask him about accountability. Or say they are so annoying that they should shut up. Who are you referring to? Tell him my lawyer brother from Ayet Timpani. Okay. I will say Mariam Adam said they just don't have shame because they think we are all mumu. Okay. We say they will die in jail too. Okay. They say, yo, 2 penny about. Love you. If a shot free. I can't wait. We can't see. We say, good evening, Sammy. Thank for your good work. Or say, ask this guy for me that did he think he's speaking to his girlfriend or what? What kind of nonsense is that? Thanks for the chairman. Abubakar. Guy bias him now, okay. We say, hello, my dear Huntor. NPP needs to be abolished and dissolved. This guy is a big liar. This man is not ashamed of himself. He's not mentioned. Okay, you are referring to Solo. Once is MPP. Also, hello, Huntor. Hello, good evening, Original TV. I'm really enjoying the program, but please tell the MPP man to stop talking. Ghana is not for them enough of all these lies. We say, with regards to the free SHS thing, expensive nowadays. Imagine chobos we used to buy at 50 Ghana cedis and 60 Ghana cedis 3 years ago. Now 200 and 250 Ghana cedis. Kaki fabrics 15 Ghana cedis a yard with 25 Ghana cedis a yard, etc. So I won't be surprised they can't afford to send their children to school. Very good evening, sir. So does this mean this non-performing government is going to take this loan and leave this debt for us, the ordinary Ghanaian, to pay? My name is Na from Tema. Also, God bless you. Master Huntor, good evening. But please try to discipline some uncivilized people like that Amaliba sitting there who don't have responsible mother and father to teach him wise talking.
And you are reading this to me.
I was talking instead of the empty-headed talking on Nana Abuaje Trimodahine from where we didn't know by. Or see the PNDC NDC sold all our properties to themselves as Amaliba, who sold National Theatre to TV3. National Theatre. It's National Theatre. National Theatre National Theatre Anton. We say hello, good evening, Original TV. I'm really enjoying the program, but please tell the MPP man to stop talking. This is not for them enough of the lives. The same as well repeat. We say if our leaders are not careful one day, we, the youth, will surely go after them. And this lie, they are just fooling with our money. Okay, last one. Was it please tell Amaliba to be patient. As for MPP, all they have are criminals, but not the men. Was it good evidence? I mean, please ask Solo, where was he when Ken called the NPP stupid people from Nana Wagusnodiwe Ediaba? You see, there's one thing. When you personalize attack like insult, say, if Solo personalize Amaliba, to me, it's never allowed. If Amaliba personalize Solo and insult him and attack him, that one is not allowed. But if MPP is attacking NDC or NDC is attacking MPP, it's a fair play to me.
You say it's a fair play to you?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
But personally,
no, you go ahead.
Solo better attack you and ask you be attack or no. It's never allowed. Because MPP is an institution, it's a political party. Yes, we MPP need. Honestly, MPP.
You think attacks are okay?
Meba.
You think attacks are okay?
Meba.
You have brought a problem. We are talking about a problem, and we are not handling the problem. We are talking about attacking political parties. Is that how you want your program to be run?
No. It's not about what you're thinking.
I'm sorry.
It's not what you're thinking. We are attacking ideas and we are attacking policies.
It's not. He didn't tackle ideas. He was tackling individuals.
We are attacking ideas. We are attacking political parties. We are attacking programs, and we are attacking what? The past. So anytime we are making references, we make reference to the past. We make reference to the future, the current one. Okay? If you understand what kind of where that can say MPP for Sebi, Omuni Nyansa, you got offended. Obamu unannounced, also by your hufino. Solo, you and I
told you should stop him. And I was just watching you. And
I'm sure the entire man stopping. If he had made that reference to you as a person.
No, I don't need him to. We do our own things. That's the different thing. He can do it to me. I don't care.
I'm sure say.
The insults are becoming too much. Look, we have problems to solve in the nation. That is why you brought us here to talk, not to cast, not to insult. That will not take us anywhere. But say I'm gonna do my partner person of farm. I bet chance because you have a solution. What's the IMF? Did he talk about the thing coming?
Okay, so
he didn't talk about it. And I said, that attitude shouldn't be brought here unless you want to tell me this is your platform. It is welcome, and you have indicated it. It is up to me to advise myself whether I want to fit within that society. Then I'll continue coming. If I don't want, because that's not my style. That's not my style. The insulting, yes, because he pushed me to the wall. Because I even addressed you first, and you failed,
and I'm telling you, say. Meme principle.
Okay,
I won't allow him to attack you personally.
No. Even with that principle, the way you've laid it, I am not comfortable with this. So perhaps this is going to be ended the day that my last day of coming. Because I don't like insults.
Nobody.
We have issues to discuss. To save Mother Ghana, not insults.
Listen.
And if you don't have anything to say, you resort to insults. Why? Sikaba nipa akuomo de omo pension boss in yemane aye da omasi so the say nyema eba say le come man say
I allow you to speak.
What sort of human being
allow you to speak.
I
allow you to speak. We are there. We have a president with Timidi Ghana for Unitem.
I am not that. I don't suspect that.
Solo. That's what I'm saying. Take your time. We have a president Timidi Ghana for United, including me and you.
Me say,
and you are here to defend that president. And
I'm not
it's
defending
not an insult on us.
I'm defending your friend is
the president
government.
Who's take it?
I'm not defending an individual here. Maybe that wants me.
So that's why I'm telling you, sir. If he takes you as individual, as a person, I won't allow it. But if he takes a government,
you are not getting you.
On
insults. Look, it can be.
And I'm sure say. Solo.
Civil servant. I don't buy it.
So say Amaleba
kasa. Insults no will it to solving problems.
Okase Amaleba akase tia MPP. Ama ebia kanwa. I want directly to you as a person, and I make sure say, and I make sure say, and to whom show me. Anytime what is it? The American. I don't have any problem.
So insults should go
on.
Okay, fine.
Because we have a president, even Yenina, including.
Oh, we have a former president.
That's what I'm telling you.
It is the individuals.
That is why.
I don't want to go there.
That is what I'm telling you.
Solo. Forget it.
That's what I'm telling you. We attack the past, we attack the present, we attack the future. But it shouldn't be personal because I won't allow him to attack you personally.
No. So, look, that personality, even if I've done it, what he said is different.
What he said, I will get you offended.
No. Just now, no be a baby.
What he said, I will get you offended.
Pretending over this, and you are happy.
What he said,
viewers are watching.
What he said, I will get you offended. No, he didn't direct it to you as a person.
I don't need it to be directed to me.
And I'm telling you, sir, this is the role. If you attack a political party.
And you say you are subscribing, your program subscribes to that, no problem.
Because
go ahead.
Your president to the attempt.
Because your former president, they are individuals.
We are following them.
I don't subscribe to that.
And we are following them.
Oh yes, sir.
We are following them.
Penny ya de enye. Na se wu no nyansa nyansa. No be for nyansa.
So we penny na hu nyansa na ogini a me so akwala me gini edi.
Me ya tell me sir. Me dey say me hu say ade we nya.
So that's
me hu fi. Enti no say insult ba.
He doesn't know that. He forgot to know that a group cannot be defamed. Yeah, don't you know that?
Original TV, Ghana ye DNA.